You want to start your own YouTube channel? Here's some tips on how to be successful. Hi everybody, welcome back to Ham Shack TV. I'm your host Josh, AE4WX. Appreciate y'all being here. First thing I want you to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Certainly helps the channel and will help crank out more and more better content for you. So I started my YouTube channel back in August of 2024, so not too long ago as of this recording in late March of 2025. We're doing pretty good. And I have found success, and I've found a way for success. Now, this is not going to get you monetized overnight. This is not going to make you a ton of money to start. But it builds this foundation. There are several things that you need to know in order to be successful on YouTube. So the first thing I want you to hone in on is you need to be aware of what your niche is. What kind of content are you trying to create? Of course, here on my channel, it's focused on technology and ham radio, throwing a little bit of severe weather coverage and news and things like that. But there are several channels that have their own focus. I mean, for instance, my friends Pota Power, they are all focused on parks on the air. You've got some other channels like the Carpetbagger that I'm a big fan of. They focus on travel, things like that. Here's another channel, Nick Story Archives. They're focused on nostalgic Nickelodeon stuff. So you've got to have a niche of what you're working on. Feel free to sprinkle some other random stuff in. I know I do here on Ham Shack TV quite frequently. But you really need a certain focus. That way you can attract more and more people to your channel. So the next thing I want you to be aware of, and forgive this, let me get this out of the way here, is you need to be aware that you have to pay a lot of attention to your metadata. And I'm pulling up YouTube Studio, this YouTube Creator Studio. This is where you live, basically, with your stuff. So just a little overview of what you see. You can see your latest video performance. You got achievements, notifications, things like that. But here's the most important stuff right here, your channel analytics. Now, this is just an overview of your channel analytics. I have 5,828 subscribers as of this recording, and we've gained 1,733 subscribers in the last 28 days. It gives you a summary of your views, your watch time, and your estimated revenue for the last 28 days, and it gives you a quick look at your top videos for the last 48 hours. So you click on that button, and it sends you to your analytics page, and you get a much more detailed look. You can see pretty much the status quo, and then I posted a video that went quite crazy. So that's where this is. Let's see here. Here's your live subscriber count and your last 48 hours video views, which is really cool because you can see, down to the minute of what each video is doing. Things like this. So 8 viewers that minute, 4 that minute, and so on and so forth. And this on this side, the last 48 hour view, this is per hour. So really important stuff. And then you can break it down by video right here as well. So, know how to handle your analytics and things like that. Let's go into and take a look at metadata. This is the third thing. The third thing that's most important is your metadata. And I'll open this up. So you want a good, strong title. Something that's going to cause people to click. Now, I'm not endorsing clickbait by any stretch of the imagination, but you do have to be creative with what you do. Ask questions. Actually, that's not even the video I want to show you. Ask questions to your viewers. And feel free to use that in the comment or in the title. Could this be the end of a ham radio license? Probably not, but hey, it grabbed attention. Next thing you want to do is make sure that your description is nice and full. Include links, include key points. Then also include your other stuff, your website, your Facebook. If you are into affiliate marketing, your affiliate links. Affiliate links is where you really start making some money with your affiliate things like that. Thumbnail is extremely important. So I do two different things for thumbnails. One, sometimes I use ChatGPT to develop a thumbnail, and we'll talk more about ChatGPT in a minute. Other times I use Canva. Canva is a fantastic, basically online Photoshop, so to speak. There's a button right here for YouTube thumbnail, and you can go in here and you can click the design button and look at all these templates here. You just trade out the stuff. That you want to use differently. So like, instead of that lady, maybe I want to put myself in here. I got to find where my latest picture of me is. There we go. Boom. And then, I don't want that background. Well, guess what? It's going to scan and think about it, and it's going to parse me out of there. And then you're just going to do simple stuff like this. How to be successful on YouTube. Look how easy that was. It's a good thumbnail. You don't want a thumbnail to be a snip of your video. That's not attractive. You want something that's going to pop, something that's going to get exciting, something that's going to grab views, things like that. So let's talk about ChatGPT. This is the fourth thing that's very, very important. I use ChatGPT in my work all the time, my actual professional work. But I use ChatGPT here on Ham Shack TV really easily. So watch this. I'm just going to ask you the question. I'm making a video on how to have a successful start on YouTube. Now, here's the important thing. This is what I want you to really note down with ChatGPT. Create a attractive YouTube title, description, and this part's very important, comma separated tags. Hit enter. Watch this. And it's creating everything for me. And now you obviously want to check all this and make sure it's correct. Like these timestamps I'm going to wipe out. But here's all my affiliate links and things like that. It has omitted a few of my affiliate links. I'll need to go back and check that. But it's a good start. It helps you. And here's all the comma separated tags. A minute ago, I mentioned metadata. Metadata is super important. We'll come back over here. Utilize your playlist. Make sure you have good labels for everything on your playlist and sort things out. People will binge watch different playlists. If you use affiliate links, always check the paid promotion box. You can do automatic chapters and automatic places and things like that if you want, but tags are extremely, extremely important. Make sure you have good, adequate tags in here. Now, I use a plugin called vidIQ, and vidIQ helps me create some of the tags that are most viral out there. You want to make sure that you fill in your language and caption settings. This content is never aired on TV. Always select that unless it's otherwise. Put your recording date, United States or wherever you're located there. Don't go too tight in on your location. United States is fine. So make sure that you're doing that. Category, comments on, and all that can be whatever you want. And that can make your video very successful right off the bat. Check this out. This video's only been posted for roughly 9 days and 15 hours, and check that out. It's got 105,000 views, almost 106,000 views. So you can do this. You can be very, very successful on YouTube by just paying attention to the details. It's not as easy as just turning on your camera and saying go and then posting. It's not that simple. You got to put in the work. You got to do your metadata. You got to do all that. But there's still one other thing that you must do. And this is probably one of the more important things that you can do. Under community, here's your comments. Okay? You'll want to respond to every comment as possible. Now, you don't have to write a custom response for everything. That's silly. But you know what I do? I do read them. I read them like this and make sure that they're all good. I do not allow like harsh language in my comment section. I will delete that out. I've got some filtering in place to do that. But there we go. Make sure this is called engagement. Engagement drives the YouTube algorithm. You need to make sure you're engaging with your audience. So there's that. That's as simple as that. Now, let me show you the other tools I work with. vidIQ. vidIQ is not a free program, but it comes in extremely handy. You can see here's all my long form content, and it gives you a rating. Your title's my title is 81 on this one, and the thumbnail's 98. You come back over here. Here's the video I posted the other day about how to run Windows 11 on a Mac. 94 title, 72, and anything above a 72 is a good score. Here's this one. 86 title, 77. The video that did so well, check this out. 94 title, 85 thumbnail. You'll always, always, always want to make sure that you're going in and checking these through vidIQ if you have that subscription. And even down here, it gives you ideas for the tags. So I don't have any more room for tags, but you can always swap out your tags for something that looks more appropriate, that kind of thing. We'll put this in here and that in there, that kind of thing. And just hit publish and boom, it's gone. It's that simple. Now, there's one final thing that I do want to point out. Now, I don't know how I feel about this, but shorts are extremely, extremely popular. And you want to do the same thing. I cannot control the thumbnails for shorts, even though a lot of times the thumbnails are not rated good. But shorts do drive some attention to your channel. Now, how do I do shorts? Check this out. I use a program called Vizard. And Vizard is pretty simple. So you'll go to a link, and we're just going to grab one of my videos. How about this one? And I'm going to show you how this works really, really quickly. Get shareable link, and then I'm going to paste the link to this video right here. Eventually it'll load. And then what it's going to do is it's going to start a project file for this particular video and break it into shorts. I'll show you how this is important. It takes a couple of minutes for it to load. We'll pause for a minute and come right back, and I'll show you the rest. All right, we're back here. I wish I had a clock wipe for this. Kind of like Good Mythical Morning, but that's okay. So all this is finally loaded in. It's about 5 minutes is what it took. And first thing I want to note here is you've got this viral score, okay? This viral score is okay, but it's not, I've not found it to be very useful on me. And you don't want to absent-mindedly just post these. Some of them are just pretty short and don't make a lot of sense. So I'm just going to look through here. This one looks like a good one. If you can make it work, you can make it work. That's all that matters, right? So here's the question. So that one's probably not a great one. How about this seeking advice? Here's the question I have for you folks, because I've never dealt with this before. Never dealt with the QSL Bureau. Also received this notice in the mail. Obviously, I've never. So you see, it's already putting the captions in for you, so that's helpful. I obviously need to do that with everything that's in here. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do export and watch what happens. So I automatically export to Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. So it's going to generate some descriptions and things like that for me. And there it is. Just want to read through and make sure it doesn't look bad. Yeah, there we go. And see, it's already plugged in some tags here, so that's fantastic. So I'm just going to go publish. And you can see waiting for export. So what it's going to do is it's going to process it, and then it's going to export it. So that's as simple as that. So anyway, that's really about all that I have for you today, at least as far as this video goes. So yeah, if you want to become popular, or not popular is not the right word, but if you want to become successful and potentially make some money on YouTube, it's going to take some work. You're going to have to put in the work. It doesn't come overnight. Not many people post one video and immediately have 1 million subscribers. Matter of fact, some of my friends that are in the same niche that I'm in, none of them have 1 million subscribers. So, you know, you can't just plan on a generic channel and post random stuff, because you're gonna find it's really, really slow to develop if you go that direction. So let's go over everything again. Know your niche, know your metadata, know how to read your analytics, thumbnails, and then beyond that, learn with other tools. ChatGPT is your friend. Remember, ask ChatGPT exactly what you want to know, and it'll tell you. Just always fact check. I think President Reagan once said, "Trust but verify." There you go. The other thing, and the final tip that I'm going to give you folks, the best thing that's going to help you start off is always, always, always ask your audience to subscribe. Every single time. That is super, super important. Always ask your audience to subscribe. That's what I always do. And don't be afraid also to reach out and collaborate with other YouTubers and things like that. Also companies. You might get some paid sponsorships. Somebody might send you something to test out and demonstrate on a video. Really easy stuff that you can do. Just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. That's what makes you successful on YouTube. So guys, that's it for now. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. See what I did there? And that subscribe button is right about here. So hit that subscribe button, unless you're watching on a phone, then it's somewhere else. But make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And don't be afraid to share this video out with your other friends. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. 73 is AA4WX WSCB 693.